Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Pablo and welcome back to GG Sports. I'm bringing you guys a brand new NBA 2K19 series, and in this series I'm going to be doing a fantasy draft with an expansion team. I went ahead and added two teams to the NBA, the Kansas City Knights and the Virginia Storm. I'll be taking control of the Virginia Storm. We'll be putting ourselves behind the 8 ball in this series, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. But we already have 30 teams in the NBA. I went ahead and added 2 so that there will be a lot of talent spread out rather than teams that are stacking talent. So there's going to be a lot of parity in this league because there are more teams, and thus there's going to be a lot more places to spread the talent in the NBA. But as I mentioned just a moment ago, we're going to be putting ourselves behind the 8 ball because we're going to go with a fixed draft, and then whatever pick I have, I'm going to be giving myself the last pick. So that's why I'm able to change the draft order. And with the fixed draft, I'm not going to be picking back to back because, as you know, with a serpentine draft, there's going to be the final pick and then you pick first in the next round. No, not in this one. I have to wait 31 picks between each of my picks. So I'm not going to be able to stack up 2 really good players. So we'll see what's available for the first round. I'll explain that, and then after that I'll go into the entire roster overview, and then we'll look at some highlights of the team. So this is going to be a rebuild. I did that to make this a rebuild, to make this a series where I have to make moves to get this team to the promised land, where we're starting off with not so great talent, but by the end of the series I want to be a continuous championship contender. So we're just looking at the order of the first couple of picks just to show you guys who went before I was available to pick. There are a lot of players that are going off of the board, a lot of good young players. I'm going to be trying to draft a young player because, like I said, this is going to be a rebuild. I want to give you guys a lot of power or control over the moves that I make. So I'm going to be asking you guys a lot of questions, seeing who you guys want to see in this series to make it a real fully immersive series for you guys to really enjoy. But I am finally on the clock right now, and Zach Lavine is there, and then also Blake Griffin is there. So I was choosing between the two. It was really tough for me to choose between Blake Griffin and Zach Lavine. Zach Lavine is a little bit cheaper, 6 years younger, which is the main reason why I'm going to go ahead and pick Zach Lavine as the face of this franchise. But if I wanted to win right now, I would have picked Blake Griffin. So don't get me wrong, Blake Griffin in any other franchise I probably would have picked him, but I went with the younger option with a lot more potential at this point in his career because he's still young and has a long way to go, and I think he'll progress really nicely in the NBA, especially in this league. So I hope you guys are excited to see a lot of explosive plays because we do have Kyle Lowry at the point guard position. I drafted him. He's an older player, so I may be looking to move him with our first trade of the season to get some picks or another young player. I didn't get too many young guys because there weren't a lot that were available, but I did go ahead and draft Joe Ingles and Will Barton. I'm excited to have Will Barton on the team, an explosive scorer and ball handler. And then we have Al-Farouq Aminu at the 4. And he's just a solid role player. There wasn't really a deep pool of power forwards when it came my time to draft one. But we do have Jonas Valanciunas, another young player we could possibly have on the Virginia Storm as a cornerstone of the franchise. And then we have Boban Marjanovic. But now we're going to take a quick look at our starting lineup, the one that we're going to be opening the season with. This is a tentative lineup because honestly, I'm not sure how Joe Ingles is going to do at the 4, but we're going to try it. We want Will Barton's explosiveness and his scoring on the floor starting the games. But off of our bench, we do have Rajon Rondo, Justin Holiday, Marjanovic, Ilyasova, Seth Curry as well can get some minutes here and there. So this team really has a long way to go. We put ourselves, like I said, behind the 8 ball, drafting 32nd in this fantasy draft. We could have put a much better team together if we had an earlier pick, or if I had the mindset that I wanted to win games right away, because I honestly wanted to build around Zach Lavine and got pieces that I thought I could move for draft capital or younger players. I wasn't able to get a rookie, so look for me to move somebody and try to get a rookie. But we're looking at the highlights. You're going to get a lot of dunks like that, so just stay tuned. So if you guys are excited for this series, leave a like, because I'm only going to be continuing the series if it does get more than 10 likes. So if we get it to 10 likes, I'll go ahead and post the next episode. Leave a comment and let me know what moves you guys want to see. Hope you guys are excited. Leave a like and subscribe if you're new. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Let's get this thing to 10 likes. See you guys later. Peace.